Новое. Полет к новому дню. Поговорите с Алиной. Алина, девочка из Калининграда, о чем-то беспокоится. Пойдите поговорите с ней. Ну, попробуем. А, тут, по-моему, про бумажных этих. Про листочки, по-моему, да. Тут. Собирать листочки надо.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Clocking on.
Should I take the gift?
Что произошло? Недавно по клинике прошелся странный слух. Мол, если напишешь свое желание на бумажке и дашь ее почтовому голубю, что он унес ее в небеса, Алина исполнит. Ну, ясно.
My friend, looking for a ticket? Clocking on.
Should I take the...
Ну.
I really wanted...
А, у нас, по-моему, осталось там еще глупцом нет покоя. Вот так. Для начала мы тут... Билетик заберем.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Нас-то здесь нет? Скажи об этом Герти. Добро пожаловать, друг. Где-то я такое видела. Ага. Ладно, вернемся. Давайте вернемся к теме. Что делать-то будем? Расследовать? Нужно расследовать. Вы о чем? Из-за чего весь сырбор? Так ты не в курсе?
Harrider Newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Да ты только посмотри, нас окружили, издеваются над госпожой Гертой. Да, но управление станцией реально плохое. Даже если забыть про легион, как вообще можно напасть на госпожу Герту на ее собственной территории? Да что здесь вообще происходит? Ох, как же ненавижу этих бездельников, которые просто на зарплате сидят. Надо заметить, что после происшествия с Легионом станции хорошо и быстро восстановили. Ага. Не путайте холодное с мягким. Разве не очевидно, что проблем там хватает? Давай по порядку. Разве главный приоритет не безопасность Герты? Давайте не будем совать свой нос в чужие дела. Это ведь работа Асты. Нужно следить за качеством результатов. А вот как результата добиться, решать уже им. Рассуждаешь ты странно, но сразу видно, что ты и правда всезнайкин. Поддерживаю. Речь всезнайкин, истинно глаголишь. Друзья, в чем наша цель? Избавиться от паразитов. Отлично. Ты проходишь. На Герту напали? Нужно сходить в ее офис и узнать, что происходит.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion: their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
She's only just woken up, dazed. She may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
Неужели нигде не было камер наблюдения?
No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range. She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, What were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Наверное, выполняла поручение Герты.
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was...
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that? This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal.
I think she... If only there were...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
These two aren't making any sense. This is so weird. This is what I recall before I met Herta. Let me try to remember.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Спросить об уликах, связанных с потерянной диковиной.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Шутник?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Вубабу? Что-то не так.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
Значит, мне нужно найти не только диковинную, но и человека.
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta, too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this.
It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. It was at...
Исследуйте воспоминания и получите важные подсказки в виде бездн памяти. Соберите достаточно бездн памяти, чтобы оправдать себя. Во время сортировки воспоминаний размытая информация, которую вы вспоминаете, будет записываться и обновляться, чтобы помочь вам разобраться в последовательности. Память. Герта поручила мне найти утерянную диковину с очень абстрактным описанием. Кажется, к счастью, поблизости есть Хинкель из отдела экологии и кто-то из отдела откровений, которые могут дать подсказку. Хинкель обеспокоена кризисом доверия на космической станции. После небольшого разговора она предположила, что Герта ищет Вубабу, но в этом пока нет уверенности. Хинкель рекомендовал обратиться к Адлеру. Говорят, он лучше всех в отделе экологии разбирается в диковинах.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Исследователь исследует связанные воспоминания расследования Орлана.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
Что это вы задумали?
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Вот надо было сперва договориться, как вы будете отвечать. Вам надо было сперва договориться, как вы будете отвечать.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
Я ищу Адлера.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
На место происшествия чего? Он в опасности?
No danger. Of course he's not in danger. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Что-то не так?
Let's walk and talk. Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Infallible.
I'm okay.
You can fight it or rock with it. Keep up.
Human creations. Nap time.
Turn it up.
Blade of Moon. Together as one.
Let's rock.
All things shift in divination. Infallible.
Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
No matter.
Lunar flame.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Later moonlight.
Nap time.
Turn it up!
Converge and awaken. Human creations.
You can fight it, or rock with it! Let's rock!
Later moonlight. In lunar flame.
Nap time.
Keep up!
Try harder.
Together as one.
Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
No matter. Human creations.
Peppy, are you okay?
Правда, больше всех знаешь о диковинах?
That's me! What's up?
She wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later. So, which curio do you want to know about?
А живой, но бестелесный.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
Это все, что сказала Герта.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
Она сказала, что это может быть вубабу.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Я слышала, что нечто подобное существует и в...
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Из-за размытых воспоминаний некоторые содержания диалогов будет отображаться в виде знаков. Использование бездны памяти позволит установить соответствующие размытые воспоминания.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Oh, right. Asta mentioned another name.
По пути к Адлеру я встретила Орлана. Похоже, он тоже ищет Адлера. Мы решили пойти вместе. Мы спасли Адлера от нападения. Я рассказала о нашей цели. Похоже, Адлер что-то понял. Кажется, мне удалось узнать кое-что из слов человека, о котором упоминала Аста.
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Исследовать связанные воспоминания, хлопоты Асты.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Использование бездны памяти поможет восстановить размытые воспоминания. Использовать бездну памяти. Утерянные воспоминания постепенно возвращаются.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
Прогресса пока нет.
I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
Говорят, у тебя неприятности?
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Исчезновение исследователей?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Нужна моя помощь?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Исследовать связанные воспоминания поручения Герты.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been... It's all taken care of. Here's the account. Oh, small scale.
Here too, did my memory... Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Простите, что прерываю вас.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Xianzhou Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too. Now I should be able to tie everything together. The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Так, расследование Орлана.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Just as I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Использование места памяти. Так. Использование не может восстановить, попробовать другие бездны памяти. Ну, давайте.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Об исчезновениях исследователей?
How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Удалось что-нибудь найти?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimonies seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
Она сказала, это может быть лабабу.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Я слышал, что нечто подобное существует и в...
Huh? What did I say?
Лен Сяньчжоу.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Я слышал, что нечто подобное существует и в Альянсе Сяньчжоу.
That's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wababoos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth. Let me remember my initial conversation with Herta, just in case. I need to go over it from the start, starting with the conversation I had with Herta.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Энергетическая форма жизни?
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio, after which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Screw.
Apologies. Herta did not mention this to me. Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Вспоминать.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Did no one teach you manners? Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Based on your story, you met and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough. Then you said, however, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
I remember now.
That's enough, however. She decided to... So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Correction. There may be a correlation.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department.
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Он здесь, здесь. Кто? Большой босс. Обалдеть.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Yeah?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Так, ладно, я думаю, этим надо заняться уже завтра. Сегодня нам еще можно посмотреть. Нам еще можно посмотреть вот это вот. У создания Жуань Мэй на космической станции стало развиваться свое общество и культура. Аста и Скрылом просит вас выяснить, как это произошло. Эстель, помощь нужна. Какая? Жуань Мэй на космической станции сотворила маленьких созданий. Я пока оставил их в изолированной зоне. Хочу попросить тебя возвратить этих малышей. А почему меня? Может, лучше сама займешься этим? Из всех, кого я знаю, ты подходишь лучше всего. Да и к тому же, то, что госпожа Жуань Мэй оставила их здесь, в какой-то мере произошло из-за тебя. Мы со Скриломом обновили рабоняня. Теперь он будет тебе во всем содействовать. Я тоже буду приглядывать, конечно. Займись этим, пожалуйста. Так, охота на экзотических питомцев. Взращивание. Идите в изолированную зону и поговорите с рабонянем. Меня отсюда выпустят вообще.
Danger.
Вот. Господи. Свинья. Тихо. Так, рабонянь. Где он? Привет, я рабонянь. Я ухаживаю за созданиями Жуань Мэй. Буду рад помочь. Перед тем, как мы начнем взращивание, позволь мне ввести тебя в курс дела. Начнем. Космическая станция анализирует генетические компоненты созданий. Выборка слишком мала, и нам нужно взращивать больше созданий. 2 исходных создания готовы. Мы вырастили новые создания с помощью печи жизни. Создания обладают разными генами, и у них могут появляться разные признаки. Новые признаки идут на благо нашему исследованию. Удаленный посланник ведущего исследователя Асты подключен к сети, следуя указаниям ведущего исследователя. 2 подготовленных создания уже в твоем инвентаре. Так. Смотри, у этого создания серая оболочка. У него розовый наполнитель. В печи жизни эти базовые признаки родительских созданий могут наследоваться новым созданием. А теперь открой печь жизни и взрасти создание. В печи жизни базовые признаки родительских созданий случайным образом наследуются новым созданием. Взращивайте создания, чтобы получить новые признаки или особых созданий и повысить уровень исследования. Непрерывное взращивание созданий повысит твой уровень исследования и принесет различные награды. Помести в печь жизни 2 создания, подготовленные для тебя. Печь жизни готова. Начинай взращивание. Только что выращенное создание опасливо жмется к шасси робота, изучая вас. Она стремительно уносится прочь, прежде чем вы успеваете понять, какого цвета у создания хвост. Создание только появилось на свет. Оно еще не привыкло к жизни здесь. Не знаю, куда оно делось. Снаружи небезопасно. Эстель, можешь, пожалуйста, поискать его?
Divined.
Тарапыга. У тебя со зрением проблемы? Я занят. Чиню робота. Не видно? Эй, просто скажи, что тебе от меня нужно. Мне еще кучу всего нужно сделать. Я хотела поболтать. Поболтать? Ты точно хочешь делать это, пока я завален работой по горло? Фу. Ладно, просто скажи, что у тебя на уме. Выкладывай все быстро, не трать мое время. Мне бы хотелось спросить. Что ты за угощение? Ты подошла ко мне только для того, чтобы спросить об этом? Тарапыга скорчил озадаченную гримасу, но вскоре его щеки залились странным румянцем. Опустив голову, Тарапыга начал неохотно говорить тихим, спокойным голосом. Острый рис с манго. Но вдруг сразу стало понятно, почему он такой нетерпеливый. Он был приготовлен в спешке. Почему ты такой нетерпеливый? Нетерпеливый? Ты видишь, какой тут беспорядок творится. А если Жуань Мэй внезапно вернется и застанет это место в таком виде? Она расстроится, увидев, что мы навели тут такой кавардак. Вот что. У тебя тоже не хватило бы терпения, будь у тебя столько забот. Некоторые создания Жуань Мэй целыми днями бездельничают, только языками чешут. Я не такой. Чем скорее мы тут все исправим, тем раньше Жуань Мэй вернется. Так что я не могу тратить попусту в пустое время с тобой. Ты, Жуань Мэй, также будешь разговаривать? А, ты не Жуань Мэй. Тарапыка поджимает губы, недовольный вашим вопросом, но его лицо быстро принимает выражение тоски. С ней я бы, конечно, не стал так говорить. Я бы говорил так, как она захочет. Как здорово было бы ее увидеть. У меня больше нет вопросов. Отлично, я рад, что болтовня не заняла больше моего времени. Хорошо, хватит меня звать. Восстановление в процессе. Я уже знаю, что случилось с роботом. Если у тебя нет ко мне больше дел, не нужно лезть мне под руку. Хорошо? А это не оно, не потерявшееся. Блин, а. Ну вот оно. Вы узнаете ближайшее создание. Оно тянет лапку к мусору и явно собирается его проглотить. Вы хотите остановить создание, но уже слишком поздно. Создание проглатывает мусор и тут же начинает дрожать. Его тело стремительно и бесконтрольно меняется. Ты меняешь внешность? Вернуть создание. Внешний вид создания значительно изменился, но оно не способно объяснить, что произошло. Вы решаете отнести создание обратно к Арбаняне. Возможно, у него будут какие-то мысли. Что случилось? Исходя из твоих слов, могу предположить, что создание мутировало после того, как тело мусор. А затем мутация изменила физические черты создания. Эту гипотезу еще предстоит подтвердить. Мы можем попробовать воссоздать ситуацию. Я сообщил подробности ведущему исследователю Асти. Далее наследение не установлено. Пожалуйста, включи печь жизни. Сейчас мы проведем смелый эксперимент. Иногда взращивание может запустить мутацию. После размещения материалов вы можете получить мутационные признаки. Во время особой мутации создание может превратиться в редкость. Когда вы соберете все базовые признаки, печь жизни выдаст анализ вероятностей. Анализ вероятности указывает на шанс запуска мутации. Наши предыдущие создания обладали двумя базовыми признаками: серой оболочкой и серым наполнителем. Это базовые признаки, которые нужны для взращивания мусорного пряника, создания с серым телом. Все базовые признаки собраны. Печь жизни автоматически рассчитает анализ вероятностей. Анализ вероятностей указывает на шанс запуска мутации для этого взращивания. Мутация запущена. Подсказки к материалам, необходимым для взращивания редкости, будут отображаться здесь. Серое создание только что сожрало мусор. Это нам подходит. Попробуй-ка. Накорми созданий подходящими материалами, чтобы открыть требуемые мутационные признаки. Раз открыты новые мутационные признаки, то и очков исследования больше. Смотри, ключ к материалам открыт. Когда открываешь нужные ключи, анализ вероятности значительно улучшается. С таким хорошим анализом вероятности мы точно сможем вырастить мусорного пряника. Особая мутация. Запущена особая мутация. Размести материал и жди рождения мусорного пряника. Мусорный пряник стал первой выращенной редкостью. Очки исследователя значительно возросли. Вы успешно вырастили несколько созданий. Их черты совершенно уникальны. Вам остается только гадать, откуда взялись эти особые черты. Загружен последний отчет отдела экологии. Идет считывание. Пожалуйста, подождите. Почему поедание мусора вызывает мутации? Потому что у создания на голове урна для мусора. Прошу прощения, не смешная вышла шутка. Мне еще предстоит постичь странные правила человеческого языка. Я видел создания с совершенно уникальными признаками. Они здесь повсюду бродят. Возможно, ты даже наткнешься на одного из них. Будет здорово, если удастся принести одно из созданий ко мне. Я смогу разгадать тайну признаков с помощью достаточного количества образцов. Как работают эти мутации? Мне жаль, но это еще не до конца ясно. Кстати, из отдела экологии прислали 2 создания, которые можно использовать для экспериментов. Продолжай взращивать создания, чтобы ускорить процесс исследования. Наука ответит на все твои вопросы. Так, тут 6 уровней исследований. Ну ладно. Подарки. Угу. Ясно. Ясно. Так, тут еще виртуальная вселенная, золото и шестеренки. Угу. Ладно. Так, надо фармить тут другое немножко. Так, подождите. Войны. А, это жук. Видимо, надо. Старый кратер червоточины. Не туда, да? Так. Не пойму. Внизу. Не туда, походу, да? Хотя вроде здесь. Угу. Ну-ка, что 80-й? Что низок-то нормально? Так, только надо боеву поставить. А, стой. Может тут поддержка есть. Кавку вот можно поставить. Так, нет, кавку не надо ставить. Надо поставить кого-то другого. Волк. Нет. Ну, кстати, Лочу можно, да, он и хил. Нет. Землю. Вот, генерал тоже, наверное, будет не особо. Блейд. Вот давай Блейда поставим лучше.
Jing Liu, witness my every move, my suffering.
What's that, Master Divider? Internal heat again?
The fight is set.
Together as one. No matter.
Too little. You fail to stand you.
Lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Savor it for me.
What's in your prescription?
Too little. Fail to stand you.
Human creations.
Savor it for me.
Converge and awaken.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Fail to stand you.
Yin and yang. Human creations.
Try harder.
No matter.
Try harder.
Yin and yang.
Savor it for me. The fight is set.
What's in your prescription?
Together as one. Human creations.
Fail to stand you.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Savor it for me. stand you.
In a lunar flame.
Human creations. Yin and yang.
Blade of moonlight.
Your end approaches. Fail to stand you. Savor it for me.
In a lunar flame.
What's in your prescription?
Fail to stand you. Is there a chance?
Blade of moonlight.
What's in your prescription?
In the lunar flame.
What's in your prescription? Need a doctor?
Finally, the end of it.
Ох уж этот ИИ. Ох уж этот ИИ, блин. Одно и то же каждый раз. Начинает зачем-то жуков тут валить. Так. Кавка-то тоже тут. Давай попробуем, может. Хотя, чем волк-то поможет? Нет, не волка надо. Кого-нибудь другого. В принципе, дзендлюшку можно вот ихнюю поставить, наверное. Нет. Че, Жуань Мэй-то никто не прокачал пока, да? Ну, Аргенти, кстати. Он физик. Ну и попробуем. Может, подойдет. А самому тут убивать, ну его нафиг.
Storm shall pass. Wretched and fleeting.
Stand down.
Let me tend your wounds.
divination together as one.
Beauty is eternal.
Tedious.
Until I see that I will protect all beauty.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In the lunar flame.
I see through you.
Time to show what's in your prescription!
Try harder.
My guiding light. Rigid and fleeting.
Need a doctor?
Until I see I will protect all beauty.
Reciprocity.
Beauty is eternal.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Let me tend your wounds.
All things in this world, human creations. Converge and awaken.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
Until I see I will protect all beauty.
A quick divination. Yin and yang. Yin and yang.
Need a doctor? Vitamin!
Rigid and fleeting. Flesh
Ready for death.
until I see I will protect all beauty. Until I see I will protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal.
Let me
All
tend your wounds.
things in this world, human creations.
Until I see I will protect all beauty.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
I see through you.
My oath is to a solitude. Rigid and fleeting. Until I see I will protect all beauty.
Blade fodder.
My guiding light. Beauty is eternal. Until I see... I will protect all beauty!
Убили. Пойдем дальше. Тут кавку уже можно. Наверное.
Stand still.
Together as one.
In the lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Relax.
Yin and yang.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
Human creations.
Relax.
Converge and awaken.
Blade of moonlight. In the lunar flame. Try harder.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. Hurt.
Yin and yang.
Stand still.
In the lunar flame.
What's in your prescription?
Human creations.
Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
Together as one.
Blade of moonlight.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Yin and yang.
Relax.
In the lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Human creations.
Stand still.
Вот как-то так. Так, что у меня там еще осталось-то? Блин, еще дофига. 180 единиц энергии. Сотворение. Куда их тратить? Так, их вкачано. У лисы все 6 эдалонов. Замечательно. Слушай, может действительно для лисы что-нибудь пофармить? А у нее, наверное, все есть. Для следов-то у нее. Что ей тут надо для следов? Вон тут дофига всего. Ну пойдем, как обычно, выформим, да и ладно. Так надо не забыть вот эти выформить еще материалы новые.
This song's for you. Turn it up!
You can fight it, or rock with it!
No matter. Relax. Gather as one.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Let's rock!
Later moonlight. In the lunar flame.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Let's rock!
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Keep up!
Converge and awaken. Human creations.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
In the lunar flame.
Relax. Gather as one.
Later moonlight.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Let's rock!
Stand still.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Keep up.
Stand still.
In lunar flame.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Let's rock.
Relax.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Blade of moonlight.
Turn it up.
No matter. Humans, creations.
In the lunar flame.
Keep up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Stand still.
Converge and awaken.
Turn it up.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Let's rock.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Blade of moonlight. In the lunar flame.
Relax.
Let's rock.
Stand still. Time to say bye. Boom.
Ага, вот и Жуань Мэй, ну-ка.
Isn't it wonderful? Through these windows, you can lose yourself in the peaceful starry sky.
Звезды для нас настоящее сокровище.
Is that so? I can relate. Trailblazing across the vast unknown must be quite the experience. I once hoped to capture a slice of space and dissect it, to truly understand the core essence of our galaxies and planets.
Интересно, что бы ты там обнаружила?
I imagine a slice of clarity, ethereal in its transparency. Picture a sliver made up of beautiful dust, gases and tiny specks, twirling around your finger like a captivating plum-colored mist. It reminds me of a ring. I imagine crafting it and then adding a bracelet of beads to complement its soft, lustrous glow.
Добро пожаловать на борт Звездного экспресса.
Thank you. I hope there are new discoveries to be made each time I visit.